I am here to tell you that you are worthless, hopeless, and helpless. You are nobody and your existence means nothing. I will suck the energy and the motivation out of you until you now no longer want to even get out of bed in the morning. I affect every single one of your lives, whether it's through a loved one, your mom, your uncle, your best friend. Some of you experience me firsthand. I have killed many people each year, and I don't discriminate. Age, gender, race, skin color, religion, doesn't matter. Who am I? I am depression. The definition of depression, according to Princeton University, is a mental state characterized by a pessimistic sense of inadequacy and a despondent lack of activity. You can identify the causes, including family history and physical conditions, having serious or terminal medical conditions, and trauma or stress. Family history and physical conditions are things you cannot control, which also contribute to depression. Depression runs in families for generations, but researchers have not located a single defective gene responsible for the condition. Whenever a family member has depression, spouses, siblings, or children are inevitably affected by the illness. But while depressed parents don't pass on the depression disorder itself to children, like the way they pass on hair color or eye color, they pass on a vulnerability to depression. Whether inherited or not, depression is often associated with changes in the brain structure or brain function. Serious medical conditions can also contribute to depression, such as heart disease, cancer, HIV, or AIDS, partly because of the physical weakness and the stress they bring on, but also depression is a two-way street. It can also make existing medical conditions worse, or even bring on new ones, since it weakens the immune system and also makes the pain harder to bear. Though depression is also caused by having the illness, it's also worth noting that depression can also be caused by the medication taken for your medical condition. Trauma and stress are most of the time the root causes of depression. A single traumatic event, such as the death of a loved one, a divorce, a medical condition, or losing everything in a natural disaster, or stressful events such as loss of a job, end of relationship, or school-related stress, can cause depression. Events like these can take away a sense of control. The more trauma and difficulty a person experiences, the longer recovery from depression it may take. If a person is run down psychologically, or suffers from anxiety or depression, or has endured previous traumatic experiences, it's more difficult to handle another setback. As a result, the traumatized individual may just stop grieving altogether. Which leads me to the kindling effect theory coined by G.V. Goddard, PhD, says that the initial depressive episodes, such as the ones I listed before, spark changes in the brain's chemistry system that make it more prone to developing future episodes of depression. Almost like the use of kindling wood to spark flames of a campfire. All it takes is one spark, and the mind may be changed forever. In conclusion, the biggest causes for depression includes family history and physical conditions, having serious or terminal medical conditions, and trauma or stress. And I leave you with this last thought with a quote from Kevin Briel of Harvard Medical School. I quote, "Real depression isn't being sad when something in your life goes wrong. That's human. Real depression is being sad when everything in your life is going right."